So I'm just going to stream this into YouTube now, and then we'll get started. Rushal, welcome. It's great to have you here. I don't have much of a voice, but hey, we're going to do this. And okay, it's just going through to YouTube, and then we can start. Technology. In the meantime, I really want to invite you to just get very, very, very comfortable wherever it is that you're seated. Get super comfortable. I'm so grateful that you're here today, members of my community here on Zoom, and today streaming live for the first time on YouTube. Very excited, and it's a particularly auspicious day. From what I understand, it's something that happens only every 33 years. Probably need to just fact find this for sure in terms of the number of years. But right now we're in a period, a very sacred period for a lot of different traditions. We're in the holy month of Ramadan for practicing Muslims. Of course, it's Easter Sunday today. And of course, we've had the Passover. And there's something called a Rivan, I believe, and my pronunciation may not be right, but the people of the Baha'i faith are also celebrating. And Indian Tamils or Tamil Indians are also celebrating their new year around this time. And I'm sure they're on Songkran in Thailand, the water festival. So this is a very, very joyous, sacred time for so many of us around the world who are celebrating or honoring, respecting different traditions. It is also the time of the full moon, and this moon in particular is called the pink moon. The pink color, pink, we normally associate with love. And so this particular full moon, it's a wonderful time to focus particularly on relationship. That's where love comes in particular, relationship. And that is not exclusive to relationships we have with people or even situations. But most importantly, the relationship we have with ourselves. Because the relationship that we have with ourselves is reflected in the relationships that we have with other people and we have with life itself. And so on this full moon typically is a time of letting go. It's a wonderful time. It's a time where the energies of the full moon support us in letting go what no longer serves us. The full moon amplifies our emotions, particularly the emotions that are what maybe we would describe as uncomfortable or unsavory. And maybe we've been avoiding for a while. Maybe we've been putting it to the side, saying now is not the time, it's never a right time, or maybe it's just too much for us to handle. Today, I'm going to be walking us through a beautiful full moon, pink moon, meditation and sound healing that is rooted in love, rooted in holding the space. For all of us present here in the live, and for those of you who are watching the replay, to support us in letting go of everything that no longer serves us, our relationship with who we believe we are, our relationship with our thoughts, our relationship with your belief systems, your relationship with who you believe you are, who you feel you are, your relationship with life, and your relationship with all the people that you care about, but also your relationship with all the people that you cross paths with during the day that perhaps you're not aware that you have a relationship with. It could be the postman, it could be the milkman, it could be the person that you see in the supermarket that maybe you've never noticed before, and there's a part of you that's always wanted to connect. So all these parts of us that aren't serving us, that are keeping us from love, today we're going to hold space to release it. To forgive ourselves for the practices and the behaviors that perhaps deep down inside we are unhappy with, that we deeply, deeply want to change, we want to shift away from, but perhaps haven't had the time, or perhaps we've never had the know-how. Let it begin today. The practice of forgiveness, the practice of letting go. The word forgiveness in and of itself can be a very heavy word, can come across as a word that's very demanding on us emotionally. I'd love to shift that and shift that into a gratitude practice where all these parts of us, and we may not even need, if we can identify those parts of your personality or your practices or your thoughts that you know don't serve you, that's wonderful to have that clarity. But it's also powerful to hold the space, to hold the intention, to let go of what we're not consciously aware that is not serving us. And how we can do that is, we can do it as a gratitude practice. We can say, I thank you. I thank this belief I have about myself not being good enough. I thank this experience I have of hyper-independency where I never ask for help. I'm going to thank this experience, this practice I have, for giving me, see the word forgive, for giving me the wisdom of knowing that I am worthy of love. I am worthy of receiving from others, and that my hyper-independency actually doesn't serve me, and it doesn't serve other people. That's an example. We could also I thank my pattern of always being busy for giving me, there's the forgiveness, for giving me the wisdom that busyness is a strategy for me to avoid the discomfort I experience in stillness. I thank my busyness for giving me the wisdom to know that stillness is an area that perhaps I can explore and be curious about and learn and dive deeper into. So there are some examples. This pink full moon, the time when our emotions that we're not always comfortable with are amplified. They're amplified because it's supporting us in bringing awareness to these parts of us that perhaps now we can be ready to let go. And with the sound healing meditation you're about to journey with me on, all you need to do, everything you need to do, you've already done. Everything you need, you yearn for, is already within you. Right in this moment, you choosing to be here now, live in the replay, is all and everything you need to do. So my invitation to you is, make yourself very comfortable. Tune into my words. Tune into the vibration of my words. Let go of any need to cognitively, mentally understand or make sense of the words. Just receive the words as sound vibrations, along with my singing voice and along with the sound bowls. The forgiveness practice today that you are in, all you need to do is be present. Because when we intentionally let go of all that no longer serves us, we create space. I'm going to show you. I have something in my hand within me that's no longer serving me. It's taking up space. So when I let it go, I create space. And what that space allows is for more love. Today we are creating space for more love and more connectivity through relationship, so that we can lean into each other and lean into the power of community, the community that we are communing in right now in this session together. So make yourself very comfortable and I shall begin. Thank you again for choosing to be here first thing you will hear is a gong. And then you will hear a combination of my sound bowls, my chimes at the back, and my voice. There are no restrictions in this space. And meditation is about awareness. Some would argue that meditation is about stillness. My invitation to you is allow yourself to be as you need. And sometimes with the sound healing, things arise. Sometimes you might need to shake it out. You may need to move. So you have full permission to be you in this space. If you feel you need to change your position, please take care of yourself. If for whatever reason you want to leave the session, please go ahead. Okay? This is for you. And we begin. Letting go. Focusing on your breath. Noticing the rhythm and pattern of your breath exactly as it is right now in this moment. Just noticing. Noticing the rise and the fall of your chest. Not pushing, not trying, noticing the breath of life. This magnificent life force that is you, this miracle of life. This life, this collection of extraordinary experiences that only you can live. This life, a life that is full of love. Today, we set the intention to let go, to release, to liberate all that is keeping you from love. Letting go, letting go, letting go. With every inhale, drawing air right up your spine. Hovering at the top of your magnificent, glorious miracle of life, who is you. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Noticing your breath, the rise of your chest with every inhale, inhaling love, exhaling all that doesn't serve you. Inhaling confidence, exhaling doubt, letting go, letting go, letting go. Inhaling love, exhaling tension that lives in the body on a physical level. Noticing your body now, your physical body. Any tension in the shoulders. Any tension in the neck. Any tension in your spine. Inviting breath into these spaces of tension. Moving low down, noticing this tension in the belly, in the hips. We hold a lot of emotions in our hips. And now exploring tension in our limbs, our legs, our arms, our hands and our feet. And just noticing where the tension is, just noticing, not doing anything to it, not rejecting it, not trying to change it, just noticing it, accepting it, acknowledging it. And finally, bringing awareness to your face. Is there any tension in your face, your brow, your eyes, your jaw? Bringing attention. And with attention to these areas of tension, we focus intention. Intention to invite breath into the areas of pure tension, so that we can let go of our attachment to the contraction that lives in our body. We're telling our body, you have full permission to relax, to let go. There is nowhere you need to be. There is nothing you need to do, and no one you have to be. Simply allow breath into your body. Allow the breath of life to nourish and nurture the miracle of life you are. Letting go, letting go, letting go of everything that is keeping you from your breath. Like magic dust. Letting it all go. Go. where there's discomfort is opportunity for more love. Let the emotions rise. You are safe. You are well. You are loved. Noticing the emotions as they arise and letting the emotions know they're all welcome to be present. We thank them. We thank all the emotions for giving us a rich life of human experience. That's what we're here for. We are also letting our emotions know that we are safe, and that any emotions that are keeping you from love, from the freedom of love, the freedom of peace, and the freedom of serenity, we are ready to breathe out anything, our energy in motion, our emotions. We can surrender to the sound vibrations, all that is keeping us from love. Thank you for giving us this beautiful experience. Breathing, letting go, feeling lighter, feeling free, feeling like you are coming home, feeling that you are home. Home. Home is where the heart is, grounded into your heart space. We release and we're letting go of everything, all patterns, thoughts, patterns of behavior, actions, and habits that keep us in a hyper state of protection, rooted in fear. The body is always on guard, taking care of us. With overprotection, we keep out love and joy. So today, we welcome the body to allow breath for relaxation and to release the need and attachment to be in hyper protection mode, knowing we are wired for survival, and that we do not need to be in a hyper protective mode every day or every moment. You are taken care of, you are safe, and you are well. Letting go, letting go, letting go. When we let go, we create space for love. Love that we can pour into ourselves. And love we can pour into each other in community. Allowing ourselves to receive from others. Because receiving in and of itself is a gift of giving. We allow others to give to us when we receive. So letting go of hyper protectionism, letting go of hyper independency, heart space is a powerful space. Today we are also letting go of the need, the belief of the need to be strong. Whatever that means, whether that means not allowing ourselves to feel fully, not allowing ourselves to express sadness. Life is cycles, beginnings and endings, high tide, low tide, sunrise, sunset. The flow of life is a gift of life. And in order to experience pure joy and bliss, we must also allow ourselves to experience what we call sadness. And grief is also a part of life, experiencing, honoring and acknowledging a change in situation. It requires the loss of something, forgiveness. We're letting go of something to create space for something new. And often we need to mourn, we need to grieve that change. Letting go. Allowing sadness and grief in our hearts in and of itself is a process of letting go. Let it all go. Tears are cleansing. You are safe, you are well, and you are loved. Sarva Mangala, Mangala, Shiva Sarva Sadike, Sarva Mangala, Mangala, Shiva Sarva Sadike, Sharanye Trayambake Gauri, Sharanye Trayambake Gauri, Sharanye Trayambake Gauri, Sharanye Trayambake Gauri, Narayani Namostute, Narayani Namostute, Narayani Namostute. Our greatest power comes from our open heart, a heart that is open to receiving all of life, all of love, a heart that is open is a heart that allows love to flow in and to flow out. An open heart is a heart that allows love to flow through. And so when we are feeling fragile and with our heart open, the tendency is to want to close to protect. But know that your open heart is your power to transform and transcend. It's where your greatest healing lives, not just for you, but for others too. Love in community. When we are fragile, we're feeling exposed, a beautiful place to go is to music. Music, the beautiful space holder that knows where we are, what we need, without trying to rescue or save or fix, reminding us to be present, and that our power is in presence and is in feeling. Given the right guidance and direction, we can use music as a powerful tool for transformation and for healing. Using our voice to sing. Everybody can sing the activation of your unique vibrational signature, how you express who you are, what your needs are, and how to express and ask for help. Beautiful expressions of love. Today I want to sing for you, in closing, a song that reminds us of the power of our vulnerability, the power of our fragility. And that life is not about being certain of what is coming next. Life is not about striving for an image or an expectation of what perfection is. Life is about living the beauty and the magnificence of uncertainty. And life is recognizing through the lens of love that you are perfect exactly as you are in this moment. No matter what may be blocking you from seeing or believing that. When we connect deep to our truth, then doubt dissolves. When we have experiences that distract us from love, they are there to remind us of love. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were always waiting for this moment to arrive. singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to sing all your life. You were always waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird sitting in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were always waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were always waiting for this moment to be free. You were always waiting for this moment to be free. You were always waiting for this moment to be free. Setting yourself free. Free from perfection or striving for perfection. Free from chasing. Free from attachment. Allowing yourself the joy of living life moment to moment. Cultivating the power of your awareness to transform any situation into an adventure that you curate, that you become a part of. Letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go of everything that is keeping us from living fully a loving and abundant life. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. The rising and the falling of your chest. Bringing your awareness back into your physical body and into this space. Full moon, pink moon, meditation and sound bath. And gently, tenderly inviting a smile into your face. And then bringing awareness to your physical body, wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, and maybe now allowing your body to naturally move into different positions of a stretch. Just being very slow and being very tender with this sharpened sense of awareness you have now for your thoughts and your body and your emotions, but grounded in this awareness. Slowly returning all parts of you into the space. Taking your time to return to the space, but following my voice and knowing that you are walking this journey back into your physical body, back into this space. And in the time that you spend after this meditation and sound healing session, that you remember to be gentle and tender with yourself. You remember to drink a lot of water. You remember that this is still the energy of the full moon, and your emotions will be amplified, and that you are always safe, you are always well, and you are always love. And you have this meditation to return to. To everybody watching the stream on YouTube, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching the replay. If you would like notification of the monthly full moon and new moon meditations and sound baths, then I invite you to join my community. The link is in the comments. You will have access to the live session. You will have access to the recording. And you will have access to my community as well, on top of the streaming and any other insights and feedback that happens after the streaming, but within the Zoom session. So thank you. Do follow the link in the YouTube comment section, and I would love your feedback. I would love to know how your experience was. I'd love to know if there's any topics in particular you would like me to address, to speak to in future full moon sessions and new moon sessions. The most important thing is my gratitude for your presence, and that you continue to take care of yourself in the hours, days, weeks, and months ahead. Tenderness, love, and community. Thank you. And my friends here in the Zoom, streaming is now ended and complete. And if anybody has anything they would like to share or have questions, please do put it in the chat box for me. I can address here for you. If there's anything in particular you are dancing with that I can help with right now, please let me know in the chat box. If there is any insight that you received during the session that you would like to share with the group, please put it in the chat box too, and I shall voice it. We are here in this practice together, both live and in the replay, and any insights that we receive are there not just for our own nourishment, but to be shared with everyone. So don't be shy. Know that the nourishment you receive is coming in for you and through you for others. I'm so grateful that you're here. We have several different time zones. And I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to be here with you today. I shall read some of the comments out for our friends, our community members who will get the replay. Thank you. Letting go. This is a strong mantra. Letting go of attachment and identification. Thank you. Lots of love. Thank you. Thank you. So much gratitude for you and this. Thank you. So much gratitude also for you and for this, for coming together. And another insight. A lot of mental health is a function of fear. And fear ignores what I mentioned in the meditation, which is that we are wired for survival. Thank you for mentioning that, and I would like to highlight it again. We are already wired for survival. We're masters at it. So we don't need to overexert to keep ourselves safe and to be in fear constantly. Our basic primal system that is wired for survival cannot comprehend this extremely highly charged modern lifestyle. It is not able to adapt to it. It only has like an on and off switch. So if you connect to the knowing, not just what you know in your mind, but this knowing that you and I, all of us are wired for survival. Literally, it's in our DNA. Then we can afford ourselves grace and compassion, less efforting, less attention in the fear, and more attention in the fun. Less attention in the fear for fear itself, more attention into what is behind the fear. What is the need, actually, that the fear is maybe speaking to in a way that is very basic. Perhaps it's a deeper need. And this is something, as a community, we can explore together. I will ask for feedback from all of you if you would like me to actually focus particularly on the topic of fear, perhaps in the next full moon session, maybe even in the next new moon session. New moon sessions are for setting intentions, so I could also touch on setting an intention to transform and transcend fear. How do we turn fear into our friend, our guide? How do we transform fear into fuel for forward momentum? Instead of fear holding us back, we can transform it into fuel for forward momentum. So thank you for mentioning that, dear friend. All right, well, I'm going to wrap it up for this session. Thank you again, dear community members, for being here today, for joining in. I have one more comment. Thank you. Feeling very peaceful and happy. Well, that makes me happy too. Be safe and be well, be tender. I cannot highlight enough how important it is for you to stay hydrated wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Stay hydrated. Be gentle with yourself. Try not to eat too much directly after this session. And if you have some insights that arise, sometimes things come through later, I invite you to journal them. And if you need further support with these insights, you know how to find me. You can find me on Instagram. It would be the best way. And for those of you who have not joined the online community via Circle, please do join. It will be in the correspondence that you receive this video through. So whether it's email or the YouTube link, there will be a link for my music and mindfulness and emotions online community. I'm there pretty much every day when I'm well, sharing music and sharing different experiential journeys around music, and it's a beautiful place. So if you're not part of that, please do join that too. In the meantime, I wish you well, I wish you light, and I wish you laughter, and I wish you so much love. Thank you. Thank you.